For a while now, the Shiba Inu dev team has been working really hard to expand the Shiba Inu ecosystem, secure bigger and better partnerships, and bring more use cases to the tokens. So, when a number of the Shiba Inu dev team sends an interesting DM to one of the largest exchanges in the world, it is bound to get people really curious. In this video, we'll be looking into this interesting new update and talking about how it will affect Shiba Inu. There's also some update on the Robinhood listing that you definitely don't want to miss, so stick around. Disclaimer. Quick, before we get into the video, an exciting announcement about your favorite Shiba Inu NFT collection, Shiba Pups. We're glad to announce that we now have the main characters of The Witcher added to the collection, from Geralt of Rivia to Ciri of Sintra to Yennefer of Vengerberg to Triss Merigold. Be sure to check them out along with the scores of other characters in the collection. The link to buy will be in the description. Welcome back to the channel, Shib Army, and welcome to the channel, newbie. I give regular updates on Shiba Inu and also do the occasional general crypto updates. If all of that interests you, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss another video. Now let's get into today's video. Before we begin, a quick update on the number of Shiba Inu holders. It's been an amazing feat for Shiba Inu as it adds almost 200,000 holders in barely 2 months since 2022 started. This puts Shiba Inu's total holder count at about 1.19 million holders. But the number of holders is not the only thing that has increased for Shiba Inu. You Today mentions that per whale stats analysis of the top 100 Shiba Inu holders, the average SHIB balance held by these large holders is up 50.29% over the last 24 hours. The average SHIB value of their portfolios has grown by 36.7%. All this growth and Shiba Inu isn't even 2 years old yet. In fact, I think that a lot of people forget that Shiba Inu launched in August of 2020, considering the growth it has experienced and continues to experience. Still speaking of growth, Whale Stats posted another area of growth the Shiba Inu has experienced recently. The Twitter post says, "Just in Shib, at Shib token now on top 10 purchase tokens and top most used smart contracts by 1,000 biggest Ethereum whales over the last 24 hours. So, if you've been looking for proof that Shib has been doing relatively well, there it is. Moving on from that, don't forget that Shiba Inu will be making its debut at the Milan Fashion Week, and as I mentioned in yesterday's video, there will be a special secret afterparty for Shib holders. This is the very first opportunity that Shib holders have to get together and celebrate all of Shib's latest achievements. Seeing as how the party is a secret one and no details have been shared concerning where it'll be held and what activities it would be engaged in, but we do know that it will be in Milan, and it would make sense for the party to feature activities that allow for the exchange of ideas, fun, and celebration. So if you'll be in Milan during the Fashion Week, consider making plans to join. For those who won't be in Milan during the Fashion Week and so won't be able to attend, plans for a ShibaCon event are currently underway. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, the first ShibaCon hosted by Shib holders is set to be held in summer this year, somewhere in Las Vegas, so you could prepare to attend that one. Alright, on to the big news. Yesterday, Shiba Inu Art tweeted something pretty curious, and now everyone is wondering what this could be about. The tweet is just a few words long, but it was powerful enough to get people thinking. Here's the tweet so you can judge for yourself. Hey, at Etoro US, sent you a DM. I'm sure that you'll agree with me that the tweet is quite interesting, and you probably also want to know what the DM was about, just like thousands of other Shib enthusiasts. However, what's even more interesting is that Etoro US actually responded to the tweet. Etoro US's response tweet is also pretty short, and it says, "We saw and we answered." Now everybody's curiosity level is to the roof, and I'm sure that if we could, we would want to be in their DMs too, just to know what is brewing between those two. One thing we can cross off though is Etoro listing Shib, and this is just simply because Etoro has already listed Shib, so it has to be something else, maybe a full-fledged partnership. For those who don't already know, Etoro is a multi-asset brokerage company much like Robinhood. What this implies is that it doesn't only offer its users crypto investment options, it also offers forex options too. So, that Shib is listed on Etoro means that investors in traditional stock have now been introduced and have access to Shib, which is awesome. But it would be even more awesome if, more than a listing, Shib and Etoro enter into a partnership. A partnership would give Shib a lot more benefits than just a listing would, and I can't even begin to imagine how much impact this would have on not just Shib, but the entire Shiba Inu ecosystem. This brings us to Robinhood. What's the update on Shiba Inu's Robinhood listing? Well, Stephen Cooper, the CEO of Bigger Entertainment, had something to say about this. But before we get into that, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 Shib. For a chance to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment down below. #ShibaInu. Good luck! Stephen Cooper has expressed his amusement that Robinhood has yet to list Shiba Inu, mentioning that he believes that the exchange is missing out on a great moment. This is definitely what he meant when he told Watcher Guru that, knowing the user base Robinhood, I think it's shocking that they haven't already listed it. At this point, it seems like there's a Robinhood listing rumor every other week, with some people going as far as giving supposed launch dates. But in spite of all the disappointments, the Shiba Inu community remains quite confident that this listing will happen. In fact, David Gokhshtein, the founder of Gokhshtein Media, took to Twitter to say it's inevitable that Robinhood adds Shib to its list of cryptocurrencies. This confidence is probably due to the community's trust that Shiba Inu has a lot to offer and Robinhood cannot afford to pass up on all of that. Nonetheless, Robinhood has yet to say anything definitive or make any definitive move in the direction of a Shiba Inu listing. We'll just have to wait and see what the future holds, won't we? That said, the long-awaited executive order from U.S. President Joe Biden has finally been made. According to CoinDesk, he has directed federal agencies to coordinate their efforts at drafting cryptocurrency regulations in a first-of-its-kind executive order on Wednesday. According to CoinDesk, he has directed federal agencies to coordinate their efforts at drafting cryptocurrency regulations in a first-of-its-kind executive order on Wednesday. According to a fact sheet that accompanied the order, these regulations are meant to focus on 6 key priorities, which are protecting U.S. interests, protecting global financial stability, preventing illicit uses, promoting responsible innovation, financial inclusion, and U.S. leadership. The order does not exactly tell federal agencies the specific positions to adopt on these issues, and it also doesn't make any new regulations that crypto companies have to abide by. But it is obvious that the U.S. government wants these agencies to make decisions they consider best based on the already mentioned areas and also communicate properly with the powers that be. The general tone of the order is pretty neutral, which could see different agencies and states adopt different stances regarding digital currencies. In fact, one senior administration officer perfectly expresses these two different stances in a recent statement that they made. This officer is of the opinion that the crypto sector could pose a threat to the U.S. financial system, business stability, and even national security. And if there isn't proper oversight, criminals could use crypto for nefarious activities including money laundering and sanction evasions. However, they also went ahead to speak about how crypto can be quite beneficial. The officer mentioned that, at the same time, however, digital assets can also provide opportunities for American innovation and competitiveness and promote financial inclusion. Innovation is central to America's story and our economy, generating jobs and opportunities, creating and building new industries, and sustaining our global competitive edge and leadership. The executive order covers some other things aside from basically telling government agencies to do what they want with cryptos, provided they cover the 6 areas previously mentioned. One of the other aspects is the future of money. The order instructed the U.S. Treasury Department to draft a report on the future of money and payment systems. The idea here is for the Treasury Department to analyze and determine the role and impact that crypto could have on the economic and financial growth. The order also asked agencies to do their research to basically determine how the central bank of the U.S. can issue a digital currency that would be in the best interest of the country. It also insists on the creation and implementation of anti-money laundering frameworks to tackle criminal activities carried out using digital assets. In all, the executive order that President Biden just issued is quite detailed, and while it doesn't tell any U.S. agency or state to not make crypto legitimate, the content of the order shows that the U.S. is putting frameworks in place to make it a more crypto-friendly country. This is great news for the crypto market. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, then please like the video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there. If you're a true Shiba Inu fan, then you must check out this video.